Hey everyone, welcome to the Mortgage Punk Show. I'm Chris, and I've got a very special guest with me here today, Cheyenne Harvey, and she is a realtor in the Wichita market who has experienced a lot of success in her business and still experiencing it. I'm sure enough is never enough,
Never.
right? Yeah, never.
Never.
So people who are successful are never happy
Yes.
with where they're at. But maybe you can talk about that.
Sure.
So anyhow, I'm super excited to have you on the show. Thanks for coming on.
Mhm.
This is your first time on a podcast,
It
right? You
is,
said?
yes.
Okay, so guys, you have to bear with us. This is brand new territory, but you're a natural because I've been talking with you here for like the last 15 minutes,
Yes.
and we probably recorded an episode before an
We should
episode.
have just kept all that
Call
in
it
there.
a day. You guys can watch the B-roll and the backstage stuff, and you'll probably get more of a kick out of that. I don't know. So anyhow, well, listen, thanks for coming on the show. I'm going to just fire a bunch of questions at you
Shoot.
so we can learn about your journey
Let's go.
into real estate. So you grew up right here in Derby, I think, is what you told me.
Kind of.
Kind
so
of?
I was born
So
out in Kingman.
tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. I was born out in Kingman. So you know where that is?
I kind of.
Yes. West of Wichita. Moved over here.
An hour?
Yeah. Hour
An
away.
hour west?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Moved over here in second grade. Went to Wichita Public Schools. And then moved into Derby in seventh grade. So then I finished out high school down here.
What moved you? What was it? Family?
Oh my gosh.
Job?
A
Parents'
crazy
job?
family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a chaotic family
Yes. Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
of some kind.
I don't know if you read in my Real Producers article, but I have lived in 29 homes.
I did read that.
Or something. I can't even
Yes.
keep count anymore. So yeah, that was kind of my childhood.
Yeah, that's
full
extraordinary.
of moving, but all in the Wichita.
Kansas.
Yep. All in Wichita and Kingman surrounding area.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, can you tell us? Because I did read that.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you about that, so I'm glad you brought it up. So now that you have, can you tell us what's behind that, or do you not?
It was
want to?
always just different things. My mom moved for jobs. We just moved for different family dynamics. There was never really a rhyme or reason. We just were always on the move.
How many siblings do you have?
Oh, that's a good question too. I have 4 half siblings.
Okay.
2 from my mom and 2 from my dad.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole mess.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't have a full
No.
biological
No,
sibling.
just me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are you close to all 4 of them?
Pretty close. Yeah. So my older 2 siblings were in college when I was born.
Wow.
So growing up, I mean, they're old enough to be my
Wow.
parents.
No joke.
Yeah. So growing up, we didn't really have
Right.
a relationship. Now that I'm older, I can connect with them now. But yes, I have 2 younger sisters that I
Okay.
grew up with my whole life and still close
Are you guys
with.
close? You
Yes.
are?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Are they all here in Kansas or
Yeah.
have
Well, St. Joe, Missouri, like my older
yeah.
2, they're up in
Yeah.
Kansas City and St.
I
Joe.
know where St. Joe is.
Yeah. but-
I have real estate story in St. Joe.
Do you?
I do. Because that's like 45 minutes, I think.
Outside?
Or an hour outside
Probably
of
about an
Kansas
hour,
City,
yeah.
Missouri area.
Mm-hmm.
So 29
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yes.
Did you care about that? Like, did that ever make you mad?
I think it felt normal to me as a child.
Okay.
I didn't know any different.
Did you move schools with those
Yes.
moves as well?
Yeah. A lot of them.
Wowzers.
Mm-hmm.
But you ended up in Derby in the
Yes.
7th grade.
Yep.
So did you finish out school from 7th grade to
High
your
school.
senior
Yep. Mm-hmm.
year at Derby?
Yep.
Okay. And you told me you graduated in 11.
Yeah.
So you're young.
Getting up on that older side, you know?
You're older. Do you use Facebook or Instagram?
Yes.
Which one?
Both.
Both? Okay. Which one do you gravitate towards?
I love Instagram.
Okay. So you're totally a graduate of
Yeah.
2011.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
I never qualified for like the college email Facebook.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
do kind of vaguely.
Where you
Yes.
had to have a college email, and I was so jealous of my sister.
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that you brought that up. I
Yeah.
have forgotten about that until you just now said
Back
it.
in the day.
But I always say that Generation X is Facebook.
Yeah.
The millennial generation is Instagram.
Yes.
And then Gen Z and Y or
TikTok
A or whatever,
and
all
whatever.
TikTok and
Yeah.
all these others.
Yes.
So, okay. So what kind of student were you? Child were you? When
Rebellious.
You were?
I
Welcome to the Mortgage Punk Show,
Yeah,
Cheyenne.
I was. Well,
You were.
I was the middle child though of like
Okay.
my younger sisters,
Right.
or
Because you
from
had
my
the
mom.
two younger half and the two older.
Well, it goes a younger sister, me, and then my older sister,
Okay.
and then there's the other two
And then
that
the
are
other
from,
two that are
yeah.
older.
Yes.
Interesting.
So I was the middle child. I was the
Okay.
peacekeeper, but I was also, let's challenge the status quo
Yeah.
and do it all.
Were you the only one like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you do that when you were
Um,
younger? Like, did you do it through attitude, through
The drama.
like
The-
actions or peer groups you were connected
No,
to?
probably younger before high school. I was just dramatic about everything.
Okay.
The
Okay.
drama queen.
Okay.
And then once I got into high school, I turned that drama queen into somewhat of a rebellious child and was a little bit bad. But
Okay.
we got it back
Okay.
together.
So you didn't get too far.
No,
off the
no,
deep end.
no.
All right.
No.
Just enough to challenge things
Yeah.
and
Keep everyone on their toes.
not take what everyone tells you should be
No. Yeah.
and just swallow it.
Sure.
That is, I would never know that
I
about
know.
you. This is fantastic
Yes.
news. Well, no wonder you have carved out a good business for yourself as a real estate agent and an entrepreneur, because that kind of attitude seems
yeah.
to do very well with a lot of business
Yep.
people.
What, you got to be dramatic?
Maybe. I'm not very dramatic, Cheyenne. I
You're
don't
not?
even wear it on my face or anything like that. So, want to watch me disappear?
Yes.
Okay. See?
No.
Because no more drama.
Oh. I see the
Back then.
drama.
Oh.
Yeah, you brought it.
So
You brought it to the table.
you had a little rebellious streak in high school.
Yeah. But I wasn't that bad.
But you didn't get in trouble.
No. Then I went into college and
Yeah. So what happened from there? Where did you go to school?
Wichita State.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just
From beginning to
local
end.
here. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did you study when you were at Wichita State?
I got a degree in communications because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
Okay.
And I was on the Wichita State dance team. And that's probably the only thing that kept me in college for all 4 years, honestly.
Did you get a scholarship?
No, it was just fun. It was the years of the Final Four. The big.
Really?
Yeah. So I was at Wichita State when it was really fun to be there. I mean, I don't know if it is now, but it was really fun when the basketball team was doing really well.
Were you doing that at Derby in high school?
Dancing? Yeah.
Yeah. You were? Okay.
Yeah. I've danced since I was 4, I think. Yeah.
Is that something your parents put you in or
Mhm.
something you wanted to do?
I think I
They
wanted to do
agreed
it growing
to?
up. Yeah.
What kind of dance?
Everything.
All right.
So jazz, tap, hip hop, ballet, lyrical.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you watch these dance shows that are all over
Yes.
TV and Netflix now?
Yeah.
What's your
Only-
favorite one?
Well, so you think you can dance? Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
It's not around anymore, I don't think. But that one was really fun.
Yep. We watched that.
Yeah. Now it's like Dancing with the Stars. But
That-
it's just the same
that's the
thing
big
over and
one,
over
right?
again. Unless you know the stars, then it's really exciting.
Right.
Otherwise, it's kind of boring.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you still dancing?
No.
Not at all.
I
huh?
wish.
So
I wish.
did you only do that through college?
Yeah. Yep. And gave it up after that.
Why communication? So you're kind of on a little rebellious streak in high school. So what happened to sort of turn that around, shift your thoughts towards a communications career? What was going on in your life that
I was really
steered you in that way?
Yeah, excited about the marketing and advertising side of things. So I probably should have just gotten a marketing degree, but some of the advertising and the journalistic side of the degree is what enticed me.
Were you doing that in school? Like in high school? Were you
No.
part of the journalism department? Nothing.
No, I was just, if I could
Where
be
did
in
you
a,
see it? Like, where was the first time you were like, marketing?
Well,
Maybe you wouldn't have thought of
funny.
it that way.
Yeah.
But it was whatever left you an impression.
It's funny because I started college wanting to be a nurse.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, my family, my mom's a PA, my sister's was going through med school at the time.
Okay.
My dad's a vet. Like
That's
all
modeled in your family.
Yes.
Really?
And so I was like, well, maybe I'll go the nurse route. I got a job as a CNA
Okay.
and I got a job on night shift and
Mhm.
weekend shift at a local retirement home. And I hated it. And it kind of killed my drive for nursing.
But this was Beginning of college, out of college?
Freshman year.
Okay.
Freshman
So
year.
at least you got a taste of it before you got too deep into
And
it.
I probably got like the worst of the worst, you know. It was a very hard position, and I know it still is for all of my nursing friends, but it just was not for me. So I had to just pivot, didn't know what I was going to do. And I think communications is a pretty generic degree you can get.
But nothing stood out to
No.
you and said,
No,
boo.
not that
marketing
I remember.
or communications.
No.
No kidding.
Mm.
All right. Well, we're going to get a lot into entrepreneurship, but first I
Yeah.
want to take a minute, Cheyenne, to thank Eric Hogan. He's an entrepreneur. He launched a company called Jericho Flooring that's right here in Derby.
Mm-hmm.
So you being from Derby, he's right here locally in the Derby market. And so if you are watching the show, and whether you're a realtor or a homeowner or a home buyer or whatever, if you want your floors to look super hot to trot and be trendy and be great and get excellent service out of all of it, give Eric a call at Jericho Flooring. He's one of the podcast sponsors for our show. And so I just want to say thank you, Eric, for your support, brother. Appreciate you. I know all the sponsors that sponsor our show. I know personally they do a good job, run a good business. So anyhow.
Love it.
Yep. So, all right. So nothing stood out and
No.
you just picked communications.
Yeah.
I'm really baffled by this.
Why?
Well, because something must have triggered. There
Not
had
that
to
I
have been a trigger.
remember.
Or were you just you had to pick something?
I think so.
And so
And I was like, what's going to
maybe
keep
you
me in college
perused
so I can
through.
keep dancing and
So your really focus wasn't on communication, it was
No.
on dance.
probably.
And you probably
And
looked
living
through
my
the-
best college life. Yeah.
Okay. Were you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you a rebel in college?
No.
Okay, you
I was
chilled
a
out.
good kid. Yeah.
Did you get good grades?
I did. Well, I'm like an average B student.
Okay. Average B student. You got your act together and you were really there just because you like to dance.
Yes.
And you were living it up,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Having the best
Having
time.
the college experience.
Yes.
Like the ideal,
Yeah.
whatever you call it, college experience. So you go through a communications degree. Now what happens after that?
Well, I was working in the restaurant industry,
Okay.
which is hard.
Yeah, because you ditched the medical industry.
Yeah. Ditched the medical
like,
industry.
"Not for me."
No. Yeah. And I worked at Red Rock and got a management position
Okay.
working at Red Rock.
That's a good restaurant.
Oh, it's so
out
good.
east on Rock Road, right?
Yes, yeah. And it's surprising. Typically, you don't like to eat places that you used to work. I still love to eat there.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Yes.
So you went straight into management, or you just started from the ground up?
Well, I
and
was
worked your way
working,
into management?
serving, bartending there. And then after college, they were like, would you like a management position? And I said, sure.
Really?
Because I didn't know what I wanted to be.
So you got customer service out of that?
Yep.
But you were thinking marketing, right?
Mhm.
As you were getting your degree in communications, marketing was kind of what you had
Yeah.
in mind.
Yes.
So you get into the restaurant business. That gives you customer service,
Mhm.
which is very good when you're in sales,
Correct.
working with people. What did you become? A shift manager? Become the store manager? Like how high up in management did you go?
Yeah, just like a store manager. There was the
did.
GM, and then there were like 4 or 5 store managers.
And you guys just rotated through shifts.
hmm
How long were you at Red Rock?
I think 5 or 6 years probably.
So that was really your first career-oriented
Yeah.
job outside of college, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your family. Are you married? Got
I
kids?
am married,
Tell us
yeah.
about that.
I'm married and I have 2 wonderful babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
What ages?
A 7-year-old daughter. Her name's Palmer.
Okay.
And a 3, almost 4-year-old boy named
So
Luca.
You're pretty busy.
Yeah, they keep me so busy, but I love it.
One of each. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you meet your husband, and where does your family fit
Right.
into the college, then 6-7 years outside of it?
Yeah.
Red
So
Rocks?
after Red Rock, I actually got a job at a local manufacturing company.
Okay.
And no one knows about this company, but they are the primary manufacturer of large conveyor ovens, pizza ovens for Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, now Papa John's, all these big chains. When you
It's
walk
based
into a
here.
store, yeah, it's here in Wichita. And so I got a job there, and my first interview was done by my now husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good job
and
interview.
his brother.
Way to go.
And his brother. So I landed the job, of course. I ended up becoming his
I can
boss.
see how. No, you had I know he was probably reading your qualifications and
after.
Maybe set it aside
A little
for
glassy eyed. I don't know. But so I ended up
That's
being
an awesome story.
I ended up being his
Cheyenne.
boss. And I still am.
That's really good. You guys, I have been getting to know Cheyenne here, and so that's why I've been excited to have her on the show. But this girl comes out of left field with things I've noticed since we've been conversing.
I'm not boring. That's it.
Yes, and I'm just becoming a Cheyenne fan on the show here. This is so cool. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So why did you even interview for the job? Why did you leave Red Rock? What happened there?
Because working in
You would have never got married.
Listen to this. Working in the restaurant industry, all my hours were evenings and weekends. So I was like,
right.
I want a 9 to 5.
Normal life.
I want a normal life. Well, look at me now. Our hours are insane.
Yeah, you have anything but that.
Which is completely fine. We make it work. But yeah, so I wanted to just get into a stable career that had some upward trajectory and
no joke.
Yeah.
So where did you find the job listing? Like where did that?
A couple I was serving at Red Rock.
Wow.
He was the pilot for this company. And he said, you can't work here anymore. You got to come meet these people.
Wow.
So I went, met him, interviewed, got a job.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
When you say pilot, what do you mean by that?
They had like a company plane.
Like he flies.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's I see. Like an executive at an executive level, private jets for that company.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanted a normal life. You met these people. That's wild how our stories work like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have never planned that out.
Connections are everything.
It's nuts. So you go interview. You didn't know you were going to get married out of the whole deal. And so what position did you take with this company?
Oh,
what was your role?
I just started as a sales executive, account executive, just in the sales department.
Was that a recommendation from that pilot?
Yeah.
So he probably recognized that you had great customer service skills. You're in a restaurant taking care of people.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You know, Cheyenne, one thing that I tell my realtor partners that I work with when they're looking for talent, and I also utilize this myself in my own business when they're looking for talent, since we're in the service business, is to go observe someone at your favorite restaurant or behind the Target counter or wherever it is you go. And when you spot someone who's a standout, like, wow,
you know, have a good conversation with them. Yeah.
Pull them aside. Don't tell the Starbucks manager.
Don't tell them what you're doing.
Like, hey, what are you doing?
Trying to recruit your employees.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's an honest, okay way to poach.
I think so.
Good talent.
I think so.
From the floor.
I mean, why not?
In the service. So that's really cool that's what happened with you. All right. So you got into sales, and I'm following the trajectory now as to where real estate might come into play. But how long were you at that company for?
Ooh, 5 years again, I think. Somewhere around there.
So post-college, you have 10 to 11 years not in real estate.
The 5 and 6 years at Red Rock overlapped with college.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I only managed there for a year or two.
Okay.
Actual management position.
How long did it take before you connected with your now husband?
Probably 2 years.
Once you got
working
hired.
Working there. Yeah. Year or two.
So you just developed a relationship.
Even think anything.
Friendship.
I didn't even think twice about him until just randomly one day it clicked. I was like, oh, I kind of like you.
Is he still with this company?
No, he left before I did, but he's still selling restaurant equipment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
But you became his boss.
I did. Yeah.
So you've clearly have management. You're management material.
Yeah.
Is what it sounds like to me, Cheyenne.
I do enjoy keeping people in line.
Interesting. Okay. So now I want to hear, where does real estate come in to the mix?
Another little job I had in college was being the little assistant, and I call it little because it was a very little job, for the Roy Group. So they were just getting started. I actually took their pictures with a little digital camera of their listings. They didn't pay for professional photography back then. It wasn't a thing. I hung their lock boxes. I put their signs out, and that was kind of like a runner job.
While working at this?
It was probably
manufacturing
while
company?
I was doing, no, that was back in college when I was doing like the CNA thing. I think I had a couple little jobs here and there.
You had done
Yeah.
this with the Roy Group.
Yeah. So backing up.
College.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yes.
Were you doing photography because of the communications / marketing?
I just had
interest,
somewhat of a eye, I guess, and
No
could
kidding.
work a digital camera, and so they put it in my hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got some exposure to real estate.
Yeah.
Through the Roy Group
Mm-hmm.
in your college years.
Yes. And so every other position was kind of like, fell in my lap. And I actually had my daughter. So when
Okay.
I was working at the manufacturing company, I was traveling a lot because
For sales.
my main account was Domino's, and they're everywhere.
Right.
So I was doing a lot of international travel and domestic
Wow.
travel. And I had my first kid, and I was like, what can I do to stay home?
This is a pivotal,
Seriously.
common pivotal factor
Yeah.
that I hear
Yeah.
in
I couldn't do it any longer.
several stories.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what shifted your
Yeah.
thoughts.
Yep, and I was like, I'm getting back into
what
real
am I going to
estate.
do
Mhm.
to stay home?
Yep.
And were you thinking flexible schedule?
Well, doesn't everyone say
Something
that?
to work around? Yeah,
Yeah,
usually. But it's
no.
not. Yeah.
No.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
Cheyenne.
But it's really
Go into
something.
business for yourself and you'll work less.
Yes.
No, there's no way. It's the
No, but I
opposite.
really wanted to build something for myself, and I wanted to work for myself.
So then how did you make that jump? Because I assume you were probably salary plus commission, if I had to guess.
No,
with
I was
this
only
manufacturer.
salary there.
Oh, you're only salary.
Yep.
And they had you running all over
Oh,
the
yeah.
world.
Oh yeah. Yep.
With no
It was more like
commission.
account management,
Okay.
I would say.
Got it.
I mean, Domino's was already sold on the product.
Right.
It was more maintaining and keeping the relationship. Mhm.
Got it. So your salary, you probably had a good salary,
Mhm.
would be my guess. And you pulled the plug on
Mhm.
that to go full commission, no guarantees of nothing.
You want to guess when this was too?
Probably 2008.
No.
No, you were 11 graduate.
March
so
of
would've been
2020.
during COVID then. Oh, wow.
The month COVID hit.
So had you already gotten your license, started in real estate, and then COVID announcement hits?
Kind of. Got my license in March. Didn't do anything. I was still working at my full-time job until June. March, April, May, June.
So the announcement was that was earlier in the year, wasn't
March,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I kept my job for a little while. But in June, I was like, I just can't do it anymore. I got to take a chance on myself and make a huge jump.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you jumped into real estate. You didn't know this, but you jumped into like the hottest wave.
Yeah. But no one
since
knew it
before
that
2008.
either, though. No one knew that was happening or that was going to come.
No, I sold my house.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah.
The market was getting hot
Uh-huh.
at that time. And I told my wife, like, if we're ever going to sell this house,
Got to do it.
probably better do it now.
Yeah.
Not knowing there's going to be like 2 legs up the market
It's
trend.
going to just keep going and going. Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Now it's for sale again.
Oh, I
like
know.
$100,000 more than what we sold it for.
I know.
And we made really good money on it.
Yep.
Blows my mind.
Yep.
That's wild. Okay, so
Yeah.
you started in real estate during COVID. Were you like discouraged? Were you anxious? Or did you just
so
not
much
care?
anxiety?
Because you were just done with
I was done.
running all over the country.
Yeah.
And
I was going to make this work.
So you had 100% determination,
Mm-hmm.
clearly.
Yep.
And you were highly motivated because you had a child.
Yep.
Right? And a husband.
Yep.
So what did you do? So June of that year,
Mhm.
2020,
Mhm.
you made 100% jump into real estate.
Correct.
What was your production like from June to the end of the year?
June, I sold my first house.
Okay.
And I think I sold maybe 4 more.
Okay.
That's maybe even pushing it the first year.
Which should have been that'd be 1 house a month
Yes.
average.
Yeah.
That's above average
Yes.
for realtors.
Especially for your first year.
Yeah, for your first year.
Mhm.
So you did well. That was that enough to replace what you
No.
made in salary?
Oh, no.
1 a month?
Oh, no.
How many did you need to sell a month to replace your salary?
At least 2
back
a
then.
month, probably.
2 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened in year 2? So you got your run 6 months in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And so what was that like? And then what happened the next year around?
I just kept picking up.
How? What were you doing?
My main lead generation is social media.
Okay.
Yep. And my sphere, really working my sphere through social media and really relying on the relationships that I have built around Wichita
Yeah.
up to this point.
Yeah. You've got, I'm sure, lots of relationships in the
Yeah.
manufacturing company.
Yeah.
Lots of people you met on the restaurant floor.
People I went to middle school with,
Right.
elementary
WSU,
school,
your
WSU.
cool years.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. So you were with Keller Williams Signature Partners. Is that
Correct.
who you went to? Because was that because that's who Josh Roy's team
Not necessarily.
was with?
There's another agent who was on the dance team as well, and
Okay.
she was at Keller Williams Signature Partners, and I
Yep.
loved everything she was doing. So I was like, I just got to be there.
And that was in 2020.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I've got a long history with KW Signature.
Do you?
Yeah. When I went back into banking, I used to work in new construction and development.
Uh-huh.
And when I went back into banking, my brother was the on-site lender at the Adams Law Firm building
Yep.
out east.
That's where I started.
And so, anyhow, yeah,
Very
I
fun.
got quite a history as well. But okay, so you went to work for Keller Signature,
Mm-hmm.
and so they would have probably given you some bold coaching,
Yep.
a MAPS coach.
They're really
and
good with this, like the agent
push you towards
startup.
sphere. Here's
Mhm.
okay, so that's where you got kind of
Yep.
your training.
Yep.
Right. In
Mhm.
terms of what do I do? I'm
Yep.
a real estate agent now. What do
Mhm.
I do? And so they would have pointed you towards your sphere
Mhm.
heavily.
Heavily.
I know. So you obviously did what you were told.
Yeah.
But you partnered your social media,
Yes.
the power of social media in with your sphere.
Correct.
So these transactions that you did that first year out of the gate,
Mm-hmm.
did they come from all sphere
Yeah.
of influence?
Yeah.
Okay. And then has it just been growing from that ever since?
I've bought one lead my entire career.
I love it.
Everything else has
Cheyenne,
been very organic.
You're you're one of my favorite. I didn't know you well before. I'm getting to know you well on this
kinda like
show,
me.
and now I really am liking you. It just keeps getting more and more.
Good. I'm glad
That
it's
is
not the
awesome.
opposite.
No, it's not.
I'm glad it's not, when is this going to end?
No. This is great. You're full of surprises, and you built a business that I would agree is the best way
It's
to
the
build
best way.
a real estate business. You
I
know?
love working with people that already know me,
Yeah.
already somewhat like me, already trust
Makes it pretty
me.
enjoyable. You don't have to
Yeah.
chase them. You're who?
I don't have
clicked
to
on Zillow. Who
prove-
are you?
Yeah. I just have to do a really damn good job for them.
That is awesome. All right, tell me what does your business look like today? Is it just you by yourself? I know you're with you told me Elite Real Estate Experts.
Correct.
That's the name of it.
Yep.
Which is a newer brokerage.
Yeah.
In the Wichita area, but there's a lot of great agents
There
that work
is.
at this brokerage that
Yeah.
have been around a long time
There is.
that I know as
Yeah.
well. So
A wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, good group of people. I already know that
Mhm.
just from connections that I've got with some of your team members.
Yeah.
But what does your business look like? Is it just you flying solo?
Yeah.
Working your sphere at Elite?
Yeah.
Or do you
Up
have a
unt-
team? Do you have
Yeah.
staff? Like what?
So I did hire my first employee
Okay.
2 months ago.
You did.
Yeah.
All right. And what do they do for you?
She is an assistant right now,
Okay.
but I'm forcing her to get her license as well.
Great.
And she's going to be working right alongside of me. And we're just going to do a little power duo thing.
Where did you get that idea from?
I never want anyone to like call me their boss. And I don't want to lead a team of 12 agents. That's not my persona.
Because that's the predominant model.
Yeah.
That you're describing.
But
Go get some agents.
Yeah.
And bring. But so how did you think employee? Go get a staff member for your own business.
because I need help.
Well, but did no one tell you that? Like did
No, they did.
who I guess coached you
Coaches
along
over
in that?
time, yeah. But it was always like once you get to a certain volume,
Right.
then you should have your first
And
hire.
what volume is that?
It was something probably too crazy for me to ever think of. And I actually got to the point where I was like, I just want someone day to day to go along this crazy ride with me.
Right.
You know, outside of me complaining to my husband.
Well, speaking of crazy rides, I want to take a minute to thank Daniel Kihle,
Mhm.
by the way, over at Kihle Roofing, and Hunter as well, who's one of his team members. Both of those guys are fantastic. If you are looking to get your roof replaced, or if you've been nailed by a hailstorm, or you just don't even want to wait for the next storm to find out if your roof is weak, call Daniel or Hunter with Kihle Roofing. They're trustworthy. They are built to last. They're awesome, amazing guys. They just run a fantastic business. I know a lot of realtors work with them around town. But hey, they've got you covered, rain or shine. So how do you like that?
Love it.
I don't come up with any of these jingles, but
you should.
I try to. So anyhow, Daniel and Hunter, thank you. If you need roofing help, call and ask for Hunter. Call Kihle Roofing, ask for Hunter. Tell them Mortgage Punk sent you, and thanks for sponsoring the podcast. Cheyenne, I want to talk for a minute about your production as an agent and just your success as an agent. Put that into perspective a little bit. I collaborate pretty heavily with Samantha from Real Producers. So all of the agents coming on the show are all featured on Real Producers and or producing agents at that level and beyond. So you're on the show because you're a rock star. So it's very fitting.
Thank you.
For the name of the show anyway. But I want to talk about your production because you had a really good start. It sounds like you've built over the years just from your sphere, quality relationships, people that you know and trust, I would assume, or people that are connecting you with other people they know and trust. So that's a great way to build a business. I think it's the only way to build a real estate business. But you're doing some pretty good production now. You said that you're going to exceed 10 million. You'll be in between 10 and 15 million in production this year. For those of you watching, any agent producing over 8 million in transaction volume a year is already in the upper echelon of realtor producers.
Yeah.
And you're past that. You're going into the 10 to 15 range. So you're doing phenomenal. What do you think is the number one, what's one thing you could point to that's really a game changer in your business that has caused your numbers to, you've been on an upward trajectory since 2020. I mean, just in talking with you. So what would you attribute that to? Like, what's one thing you do consistently, like that's boring and not very cool, but brings about the results that you've been seeing and getting in real estate? Or maybe one or two things. What would you point to?
I have been very persistent and very consistent on posting on social media.
Yeah.
My stories get a lot of traction. A day in the life of me, my little behind the scenes of my family, hilarious finds at some showing I'm at.
Yeah.
Just putting all
business
of that
stuff
out there.
Personal content and mixing it up.
Yes.
How many posts do you put up a day?
I try to do at least 5 stories a day.
5 stories a day. So do you get into like whether it's a reel or whether it's a story or whether it's a carousel?
No. And it's really interesting. I have the most interaction on stories.
That's wild.
Even though they last for 24 hours, you have to put zero thought behind them. That's where I get my most engagement.
What's the engagement like? Or is it likes, or is it that you're getting comments and people DMing you from your stories?
All of the above.
It starts
It starts a little conversation. You continue the conversation. You message them back about one of their stories in a couple weeks, and you just keep going back and forth, and you build this relationship on social media.
Right.
And you just be persistent with it. Not annoying. Do not be annoying.
Right.
Just be yourself. Be persistent. And make it interesting. Make it as fun as you can.
Yeah. It can't be like someone can't look at it and go, oh, they're just almost posting to post.
No.
Like it has to be quality
Find something
content.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also
original. It's you.
But it challenges you to also think outside of the box. Like I'm not posting the same thing every day. I don't do the same thing every day. Yeah.
Right. You get any ideas? How do you get your ideas? If you put 5 posts together a day, how do you come up with 5 pieces of content a day?
Honestly,
by yourself?
Well, some of it's just day in the life, and I just post funny stuff. A lot of like behind the content side of things that I actually procure and put together, I'm getting inspiration from other agents around the country.
So
And
you're
it's
looking at their
yeah, like
social and what
what are
they're
they
posting.
doing? What do I like? What's my ideal buyer or seller is going to be someone who is very similar to me. That's who I
Right.
connect with the most.
Right.
Someone like in the
Young
same
professional,
yeah.
younger professional,
Yeah, someone with
younger
maybe starting
family.
their family, I really connect with those people because
Hmm.
I'm in the same stage of life.
Right.
So, I post content that I find relatable
Hmm.
to help attract those people.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's very simple.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to up my social media game, and I know it comes down
Yeah.
to consistency every day,
Yeah.
lots of posts,
But I think you could
and good content.
also putting your personality behind it and making it you. Like people have to know you're not just another,
Yeah.
you know?
How would you like advise an agent watching this episode on getting better with their social media, getting more consistent, and finding some way to be, like you said, just to be
Mhm.
themselves? Like,
Yeah.
what would be helpful advice?
Find a piece of content that attracts you.
Hmm.
Find a way to recreate it in your own words, in your own setting. Shoot it and post it and don't look at it. do not
Yeah,
do
you
not
gotta let
edit it
yeah.
20 times.
Or you get analysis
Yes.
paralysis
Just
and
post
never
it,
get anywhere.
move on with your day.
So that's kind of like me reading a book and then reciting to you what the chapter I just read is about.
Yeah.
But you're reading someone else's story.
Yes.
And then you're just saying it back in your own words.
Exactly. Yep.
That's really good advice.
Yeah, put your mind in the mindset of someone who is thinking about buying their first home, someone who has been renting for 15 years and does not understand the importance of home buying,
Right.
and give them all of that content, all of that knowledge, and really entice them to take the leap of buying, and just keep putting that story in their mind and making it feel attainable to them.
Right. That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, Cheyenne, about you've been in this for. Let's see, we're in 25, so 5.5, or right, 4.5 years. Because you started middle of 2020.
Sure.
You're 4.5 years in.
Math is hard.
Do you feel like you found the right career that you can stick with for longer than any past career?
Yep. I tell my husband all the time, like, we save for our retirement. And I'm like, I honestly don't know if I'll ever retire, like fully retire.
I don't even believe in it.
Yeah. Real estate's so...
Who retires?
I don't know.
Because
then you just die.
if you stop, like if you have no ambition,
No.
if you don't do anything and you just sit around and that's
Yeah.
like some idea of retirement, from what I understand, your life kind of seems to
slow
go
down, plateau,
downhill.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So-
I don't find retirement. I don't think I think even people who say they're retired are not retired.
Or they're
They
going to
just
look...
Don't do the same job
Yeah.
that they did for 30 years.
Yeah.
Or they have the financial capacity to pick and choose what they would like to
Right.
be busy with
Right.
every day.
And that's
Right?
awesome.
That's still productive
Yeah.
work.
And I think I would choose
You think
to...
it's real estate?
Yeah. I
for
would
the long
choose
haul.
to... Yeah. And there's so many different avenues you can like go into.
Mhm.
Like right now in this area of my life, I see myself potentially, leading other agents
Okay.
and helping them with their success because you've put together all the processes, you've put together all of the strategy behind it, and you kind of help them recreate that process and build their own business. And I would love to be a coach and mentor one day.
So you want to serve people.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in management,
Yeah.
so you want to implement some of those things.
Mm-hmm.
What is your vision for your business? What's your purpose, vision, mission? You have any of those statements written out?
Not really.
Cheyenne? Well, tell us about it. What are they?
Well, okay, this is the cheesiest thing, but my 7-year-old daughter is obsessed with me and I'm obsessed with her.
Mm-hmm.
And right now she calls it, I ask her what she wants to be when she grows up, and she says, I want to be a real estater. And I think it's the freaking cutest thing. She had me come to her VIP week so I could tell her whole
That's
class
awesome.
about being a real estater.
Yeah.
And right now she
real
wants to
estater.
join me in real estate.
Is that right?
And I really hope I keep it as lighthearted and exciting as possible.
That's so cool.
That she wants to continue to work with me, or we could work alongside each other and just be a little powerhouse.
So part of your vision and your mission is to pass the baton, right? Off
Create
to your
a
family.
legacy. Yep.
Create a legacy.
Yeah.
Okay. What about like what's your mission? Like how are you going to do that? Like what do you need to do? What kind of production do you have to maintain? Do you need to grow more? Like what do you need to do so that
I'm not numbers driven.
Have a legacy?
This is the weirdest
You're
thing.
not numbers driven.
I'm not numbers driven.
You've been in sales, in management, corporate management.
I know.
And you're not numbers driven.
It holds me accountable, and I set goals for myself, but I am not so stuck on them that I lose sight of who I am.
Okay.
And I'm always going to be genuine me. I'm just going to be me and just do good business.
Yep.
And hopefully that trajectory takes me further. I don't have anything set in place that's like, oh, I need to be to 15 million by this age, or I need to own my own business or like run a whole brokerage by this age. I don't have any of that set in place.
Okay.
It falls into my lap, and it is a genuine
opportunity, good opportunity.
Venture at the time. I'm going for it.
But for now, your goal is to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And do a great job at it.
Yeah.
And hopefully be able to bring your little ones up.
Yeah. And
possibly.
I mean, I do have that, my assistant who is going to be getting her license, and I hope to grow her business and her create her own name for herself. And, just
it's like to serve
keep
people.
doing that. Yeah.
Serve people, take good care of people.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so simple. I'm sorry. I don't have all these missions and
that's
visions
okay.
and sparkly
that's what I wanted to know.
Items. Yeah.
What would make you, what is it that would cause you to be, I guess shift? Is there anything that could cause you to shift your perspective a little bit in the direction of like, okay, here's the picture of where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
And now to make myself get there for sure, I got to backwards engineer all of the activities that will bring about this result.
I think I will do it organically.
Okay.
I don't think there's ever going to be like a turning point that's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
But it will organically grow into that.
Love it. Want to take a minute here to talk about another sponsor for the Mortgage Punk podcast, and that's Jason Hancock. Do you know Jason?
No, I've met him, but I haven't used him yet.
So Jason, thank you for sponsoring the show. Jason's with Pillar to Post.
Yeah.
He's a home inspector. He's got a great reputation, a lot of integrity and character. I know Jason well, and he just does a good job.
Good.
Those are the only sponsors I promote. Tell me otherwise, I'll get very mad. No, all these sponsors are amazing, or I wouldn't be putting them out there as rock stars. They got to be rock stars too, or I'm not promoting them. So no, Jason does a fantastic job. So if you're buying a house, or if you're a realtor looking for a new home inspector partner, call Jason Hancock at Pillar to Post. He will he'll deliver. He'll deliver from pillar to post for you, and do a fantastic job helping your buyers and sellers run through those home inspections. So, Jason, thanks for sponsoring the show. Call Jason, tell him Chris sent you his way. So, all right. So, organic growth is what you have in mind.
Yeah.
And you kind of have a vague idea of what you hope might.
I don't want that to come across as I'm not motivated.
No.
Or I'm not strategic about my approach.
I'm putting you on the spot, aren't I? I'm sorry, Cheyenne.
No,
I don't think a lot of people, honestly,
okay, good.
I bet if I had 20 agents on the show here, I bet most of them probably would have the same response you do. You know, maybe a few would have like something very specific written down. What are you hoping that you'll see in the next maybe 1 or 2 years in business? Just to continue.
Yeah, just to continue growing.
Growth.
Yeah, and continue, bringing more people on board, helping more people grow their real estate careers. I would love to do that.
Within your business or just within your brokerage?
Both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You've said it to me. I need some more help.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're closing a lot. You might be able to close some more, Cheyenne.
I could.
If you have some help. What is probably one of the most fulfilling things that you get out of real estate?
so cheesy, just helping people. No, it really is seeing people thrive.
But that's not, I don't think that's cheesy.
No.
I think that's a thread through your whole story.
Yeah.
Because you were in the restaurant business. That's definitely about like you don't go in the restaurant business
for selfish
unless you
reasons.
really like, right, to make bank, right? Like you do it because you like people and you like to serve people and you like to help people. So you started your career, it's very service oriented. Yeah, I mean, you even tried to go in the industry, and that's supposed to be about selfless service.
Yes,
you know. But it seems like that's a thread through your whole story.
Yeah.
Going into sales is service oriented, serving people, client management, account management, taking care of people.
Yeah.
I love that about you. And I hope that those of you watching are like, if you are really wanting to capitalize on your business in real estate or look for a fantastic agent, if you're watching this and you're a home buyer or you're a homeowner, just be looking for agents that really, truly, genuinely care about people. Like they're not even really focused on, I mean, we'll talk about this later, but they're not focused so much on the numbers or the money. They're just
paycheck,
there to serve you. And, you know, you benefit out of it.
Yeah.
But as an after effect.
I'll be the first person to tell one of my clients, do not buy this house. I'll be the first one to say, yeah, this is not a good situation to get into. I think in terms of your lifestyle and your family and things that I've learned in working with them, I'll be the first one to identify like, well, this is not,
you should not do this.
Even if it takes another year of working with them.
That's great.
I'd rather them be happy in the long run.
Well, I believe what goes around comes around to you, Cheyenne. So I think if you take good care of people, it all comes back around. They'll take care of
me one day.
They'll take care of you. Yeah. We've got all kinds of cheesy but very good. These are little brilliant, bits. Little golden nuggets. So so you hope to just continue to grow, but you really want to incorporate that aspect of serving others alongside you in business. Not just so much as serving homeowners, but within the industry.
Correct.
You want to start
I
serving.
think there's a huge need for it. Huge need for connection as well. And I can't wait to, kind of establish something that like-minded individuals you really get together and, collaborate.
What does your husband think about this whole journey?
He's along for the ride.
Yeah.
He's just glad he interviewed you.
He's like, this is the best resume ever landed on my desk.
No, he
changed my life.
The biggest supporter. Like,
that's cool.
Literally, if I went home tonight and I was like, I think I'm going to pivot and get into whatever it is, go buy a hotel or something stupid, he'd be like, okay,
fantastic,
let's do this. He's the first one to be like, all right, let's figure this out and how are we going to do this.
What are some things that you do every day? So what's your daily routine look like? How do you stay on task? How do you stay on the top of your game? Whether you're tracking the numbers or not, they're being tracked.
Yeah.
Right. Your activities are obviously
you have
resulting in business. So what are some of the things that you do in your day-to-day routine? How do you start your morning?
You have to live by a schedule. Yeah.
Okay. What's that look like?
The first thing is probably check my phone, which is horrible.
So you get up and you check your phone right away. That's the first thing you do?
Yeah.
What are you checking it for?
I always have to be quick to respond. So if I got a text from the late after 8 p.m. the night before, I actually am going to respond to it the first thing when I wake up. That's just my personality. I'm going to attack it.
What time do you get up?
6:30ish.
Okay. So 6:30, you're up and at it.
Yeah.
You grab your phone, you communicate.
Yeah.
You keep communication going at lightning speed.
Yeah.
Then what? What happens
and
next?
then I take a little bit of time to myself. So I have gotten really big into Pilates.
Okay, so you do have kind of a meditation-ish sort of time for yourself.
Yeah.
Hour
Hour workout.
Business.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the best.
Work-life balance.
Yeah. And then I come home, get ready, and I get my kids ready for school.
Okay.
So
do you take them or do you have to
I drop them off every day. Yep.
So 6:30 in the morning, you're up, you check some messages, you take some time for yourself, you stay healthy, and then you take your kids to school from there. And then where? Go to an office?
Hit the office.
Go to a home office? What do you do?
Well, my home's a little destroyed right now. Let's not talk about it.
So I've heard.
But
We won't.
my real estate office is right around the corner from my house. Very convenient. So yeah.
So you show up at the office like you showed up at the corporate office.
Yeah. I'm a morning person.
Same game for you.
And I just knock it all out, like all my paperwork, all my communications, I knock it out first thing in the day.
Okay.
It leaves the rest of the day for interpretation.
So you act and react throughout the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there may be some home inspections. My calendar is typically pretty full, but I always am available. Most of the time I pick my kids up from school and I love it. It's just our time. So
how many connections or contacts do you think you make a day?
Oh, but can you count social media?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, because those are opportunities.
Yeah. I probably talk to at least 15 people a day.
Okay. 15 conversations a day.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking a little bit along the
That's
bold
probably
lines.
on average, yeah.
Maybe not exactly, but
some days more than others, yeah.
Okay. How many people do you usually see in person, face to face?
10 throughout the day.
Okay, 10 throughout the day.
Yeah.
Well, so the 15 conversations you have would include 10 of them would be in person?
No, probably 10, 15.
So you'd have 25 conversations a day.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
That's good. I find that, Cheyenne, that if you're having anywhere between 20 and 30 good conversations a day, that's about what you got to have to
generate.
There
are my numbers.
There's your numbers. See, I'm helping you. But I wanted to put that on the table because I want people who are watching. I've gotten some really good feedback, Cheyenne, from other realtors that are newer in the industry who are wanting to see their production goals grow, that have been inspired by this podcast. And so the reason I put that out there is
no one really talks about that stuff.
Yeah, because no one really talks about it. And I want the viewers that are watching that are specifically in real estate to be encouraged and to hear, bits and pieces of what activities top producing real estate agents do
move the needle
every day to move the needle. So that's a big game changer.
Yeah.
Because if you're not having 25 to 30 conversations a day, it's a lot of conversations, then you need more activity.
And why not? It's fun.
How do you make it fun, Cheyenne?
Find something to connect with somebody on. Like you can connect with anybody on at least one thing.
How do you do that?
Asking questions.
What
I don't
questions
talk about
do you
myself.
ask?
This is weird for me. I don't talk about myself.
It's not weird at all. That's why you're doing
sitting
fantastic.
here talking about myself is weird. I am usually the one.
But it's my fault. So you say, hey, Chris, it's Chris's fault.
But I am the one that's
show.
Usually interrogating, asking all the questions, and finding out more details about my clients and my friends. And
so, do you go through a list of questions? Do you have like a preset I sort of ask of this, and then I ask this and ask this?
No, you find something, find common ground, and that will lead you through multiple different avenues. But you can always connect with somebody on one thing.
What's the last person you connected with today? Who's the last person you connected with, and what did you say?
Man, this morning was filled with just putting out fires. I didn't talk to any potential clients today.
So the people you talked today were related to probably transactions you're doing.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. But if you're talking to someone who's a prospect.
We have connected just sitting here by asking just random questions. You ask them about their past. You ask them what they like to do.
Yep.
You ask people about their family.
You do have kind of a subconsciously programmed list of questions.
I love food.
Get to know you questions.
I ask people about food a lot.
Okay.
What do you like to eat? Where do you like to eat? What's your favorite spot in town?
Cheyenne?
Steak and potatoes. Like my favorite meal is just like a filet.
It's a good thing you were a manager at Red Rocks.
Yes. Filet, medium rare, some nice potatoes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Steak
Simple
and
gal.
Potatoes.
Simple gal.
That's awesome. Do you like to cook?
Oh my gosh, you're asking me about my non-existent kitchen now.
Yeah. Well, pretend it's there. Let's talk back about the vision, the whole vision thing. Say, yes, Chris, I have a vision. Right now I have a vision for my kitchen.
I do.
And it looks like this.
And I have a vision for all of these recipes that I'm going to make when it's nice and done and beautiful.
Because it is going to go from a 1990s, it sounds like, kitchen to a 2025.
Beautiful.
Chef.
Designed. Yeah.
Awesome.
Can't wait.
But do you like to cook?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love cooking for my family.
It's just you can't really practice it the way you would like at the moment.
Not yet.
Okay.
We'll get there.
It's in the works. What's
Yeah.
in your kitchen right now? Absolutely nothing, or is there something?
No, we do have stuff now.
Okay.
We have countertops.
Countertops.
We've got cabinets.
Okay.
That's about it.
So there's hope.
There's hope. There's
there's
hope
a
on
light
the horizon.
about like that big, right?
Yes,
A light.
Yes. Yes.
So, for those of you watching, Cheyenne's been in the middle of a pretty significant remodel. And I think that's so cool because I like it when these older homes, well, and I mean, this is the 1990s. It's not old, right? I mean, it's just older.
It's getting there.
But I love it when homeowners go in and remodel, these 1980s and 1990s homes and bring them into 2025s.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool looking. I've got one more sponsor I'm going to give a shout out to, and that's Joe Warren at Quality Granites. So if you are in the middle of a remodel like Cheyenne, or looking to remodel your kitchen or your bathroom or change your countertops, just like Cheyenne just received, Quality Granite will give your home the bold finishes it deserves. They can do everything, and I believe you are actually working with them right now. I didn't even know that before the show. So they're doing a great job.
Amazing.
You're probably not working with Joe directly.
Nope.
He's the owner. He's kind of the new sheriff in town. Quality Granite went through some big changes with prior management and prior leadership and ownership. Joe bought the company.
Yeah.
And Joe's got being a Derby girl, a long-standing name in the building community.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you know the Warren family.
Yes.
Connected to Derby.
I didn't put the two and two together.
That's Joe Warren.
Very cool.
He's third generation.
Okay.
And so yeah, Joe is awesome. He'll do a fantastic job. He's got a great team. Cheyenne's having great service or experiencing good customer service with them right now. So if that's you, give Joe Warren a call. Tell him Chris from the Mortgage Punk Show sent you, and he'll take great care of you. So, all right. So we're going to wrap up the show here, Cheyenne. I'm trying to think of some real zinger final questions. Have I given you some zinger questions on this episode?
No.
Oh. Well,
Just
I better think of something. But
no, you've made me think. That's good.
I've made you think?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. What has it made you think about?
There's a lot of times where, I'm in the day-to-day grind.
Minutia.
All the time. So stepping outside of it and actually thinking about my business.
Yes.
Thinking about my strategy behind what I do is very interesting because there's not a lot of times you step back and actually think about.
So I've asked some good questions to help provoke you towards greatness.
Yeah.
Or another level.
And maybe forcing me to step back and put a little more strategy behind what I do as well.
Are you a reader? Do you read?
Like
books?
Fiction?
Whatever.
Nonfiction? Yeah, sure.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you read when you read?
Mm-hmm.
Nonfiction or fiction?
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction. You read business books?
I try to.
Okay. Have you ever read the E-Myth?
No.
Okay, read the E-Myth.
Okay.
I'll text it to you. If you're watching and you want to read a book on entrepreneurship,
okay,
it's like a Hallmark classic on entrepreneurship.
Yeah. How to win friends and influence people. That was my favorite.
Okay, so it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Classic, right? But for entrepreneurs, and it talks about the difference between working in and on your business.
Yeah. Got to step outside a little.
But
be
which
a
is
business
tricky.
owner instead of an employee.
Yeah, but for really all business owners and entrepreneurs, you are the owner and the employee when you start.
But you got to put different hats on.
Unless you change that trajectory.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that has helped you think a little bit. But yeah, get that book. If you do,
will.
I want to hear what you think.
Okay.
But I think you'll like it a lot.
Okay.
Because it'll just expand on that thought that you just made. What's have you had a moment in your real estate career that was scary?
There are so many highs and there's so many lows. And the best way to describe it is real estate is a roller coaster. There's never a dull moment. But there are some, you see social media highlights and you see,
and it looks like
you see the
glamour.
Yeah. You see people doing so well. People don't post about
the other side of it.
Crap storms that they're, going through on the other end. So
how do you get through that? What do you do to get through? And what's your biggest fear in those moments? Is your biggest fear like this could all vanish?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah. I mean, reputation is a huge thing to build, and I think it is a quick thing to crumble.
It is.
And that's scary.
It is.
I mean, one bad decision, one poor decision could lead to something that is going to detriment my business and my family, you know?
So you have a ongoing sense of the fragility of owning your own business in a market you can't control.
Nope.
And just hoping everything will continue to work out the next year the way it did the previous year.
Yeah.
What is like one of the things that you do to mentally help yourself through those scary moments?
Take a break.
Okay, what does that look like? A vacation break?
I have to have a vacation on my schedule at all times. Okay. Something to look forward to, something to get out of Wichita and really reset my mind.
Okay. And that helps you.
That is
every year. You look forward to, what is this, a 2-week vacation? Is it a 1 week?
No.
Or is it a couple small vacations?
Small, it could be big, it could be with family, it could just be with
unplugging
friends.
And get the heck out of here.
Yeah. That is
reset.
How I recharge myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love traveling, I love seeing the world. And what better way?
Where are you going next? Where's your family?
This weekend we're just going to Dallas.
Okay.
And our probably next big trip planned is a Disney cruise.
Fun.
Yeah, next year.
Great.
We're taking the kids.
Okay.
Man. Even after this weekend going to Dallas, I'll be like, all right, let's get the next trip on the schedule.
Yeah. So that really, okay, that's cool. So I hope you guys that are watching have been encouraged by hearing Cheyenne's story, because she's just got all of the hallmarks of things that successful realtors do to build their businesses, capitalize on their sphere of influence, focus on relationships, serve people, like take really good care of people and let them know that you really care. You do ordinary things every day over and over again consistently. You utilize social media, which I think is for realtors more effective than me as a lender. You know, I mean, I've got to do social media because that's just what you do in business today. But you guys have a different effect, is what I've learned. And so you're doing all the right things with that. You're posting regularly. Like you're doing all the things that you got to do to have a successful business. And you still have fears you face. Yeah.
Every day.
And ups and downs.
Every day.
And you're discouraged sometimes and probably on highs the other.
Yep.
But you just got to keep weathering the storm, and you take vacations.
Yeah.
Take care of
Thank you for summing it up for me.
Isn't that awesome? So
I love it.
But you're about to get outside of your business a little bit.
Yeah.
And your new friend, Chris, is going to help you think through some of that.
Thank you.
And encourage you. That would be my hope anyway.
Yeah, you were awesome.
So thanks for being on the show. We'll be dropping the episode soon. We'll tag you. It'll be all over the place. You can break it up, and you'll have some stories to share on Facebook.
There you go.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching this episode with Cheyenne Harvey. And if you're looking for a great agent, give her a call. If you don't follow The Mortgage Punk Show, like, subscribe, and watch some of the upcoming podcasts. You're going to hear more of this. And it's fun, super fun. And you're fun, Cheyenne.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show. Appreciate you so much. All right, see ya. Peace out, everyone. Later. Bye.